Rolling in.
Alright.
Hello and welcome, gamers, to day 5.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Fridays with your host, Justincredible, doing SMRPG.
Alright. Quick little brief intro here. The big Culex route. This is kind of like what you saw at AGDQ back in 2019. But we're doing from a game start, so there's no like safety save I've got set aside like from any percent. So this is just starting from scratch. We're going straight to Culex. We don't give a damn about Smithy today.
Yep. The guy on our hit list is Culex, so.
And shortly after the 246 last year, I did a little reroute with the new Skep Pando and Clownmanip. So got the time down pretty good, so hopefully everything goes right. The reason there is a 2-hour estimate is because, you know, from Smithy, or excuse me, not Smithy, but Seaside on, it's pretty risky, so we just want to make sure that we don't lose progress and we don't fall behind schedule, because there's a lot to play today, so I want to try not to disappoint you guys. So the timing for this category is actually from the file select, where it starts the game, to when the experience box appears on Culex after he's dead.
Nice.
I'm not gonna. You want me to run my timer? Cool. All right.
Yeah, you're doing your own timer, so
okay,
you can fire it up whenever.
All right. So in 3, 2, 1, Winky.
Winky.
Winky. Good luck, Justin. Rolling deep.
So the majority of the run until we get to Seaside is going to look a lot like any percent, with a little tweaking here and there on some of the shops and strats. And we'll come to those when we get to it. I gave Void a rundown of the run beforehand, so he's got some notes as well. And I'll have them up myself, just to make sure that I don't forget anything. So, first part, terrapin manipulation, just like an 80%. Hopefully I can get the one punch. What? Okay, well, we're just gonna roll with it.
Huh.
That's weird.
That's marathon luck for you.
Did I forget to jump a second time? Oh well. Anyway, well, we can't do Terrapin Midnight now, but we can still do the 3 jumps that we need. So all the extra battles here at the beginning means nothing to experience route. It's just a waste of time. But we do need to use the jumps to power up, just like before.
I'm always surprised that the jump attack can actually power up in the intro battles. I'm always surprised about that.
So, fortunately, whenever you beat those 4 terrapins, you get a FP HP restore. So, I'll have a fresh stock of FP for this fight here. I don't need to time these jumps because regardless, it's going to take 2 jumps to take out the chain. So, in addition, there will be some safety saving throughout the early part of the game, like before Proco 1, before Bowyer. Because just like an 80%, you can get like the worst RNG, you can die when it's not under your control. and before max skip, just in case, because I haven't practiced that yet today. And while I've got time to do this, watch out in chat, because here it comes for the 6th time. Rolling unfathomably deep. Fathomably deep.
Hell yeah, Justin. That's what I like to hear.
I mean, if you don't roll unfathomably deep during your own run, then what's the point? So, as I get control here, just a typical go back to Bowser's Keep, only to get kicked out. Spoiler alert. So Mario arrives at Bowser's Keep, only to see that there's the big giant sword here now, and the bridge is gone. So it's a shame, but why do we care? We don't care about killing Smithy today. So we go back to Mario's pad and we let Toad know the bad news.
Fourth lap of rolling deep.
Yeah, I had to roll deep during my own run.
Big flex. I like it.
Hell yeah.
I got the points when at your, I guess, raid last night. I got just over that many. I think I had like 42,075 or something.
Word.
Time to do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side.
Just typical skipping your tutorials here. Standard.
Oh. Okay. For some reason, I wasn't holding the direction I was supposed to. So that threw off that a little bit.
The Goomba encounter is so spooky.
Yeah. But no encounter, though, which is good.
Yep.
It's hammer time!
Yeah, hammer time. That's the attack you don't want to see.
Justin only got one at least, so that's not bad.
Yeah. Better than 4. So
There's actually a small risk of dying if you get 4, because, well, unless you can block them perfectly.
Yeah.
But blocking Hammer Time perfectly compared to just the regular attack from the Hammer Bros is a bit trickier. Timing is kind of weird.
Yeah, you watch for the last hammer that he throws, and then after it bounces off Mario, look for the stem to pop completely up, and you block.
Yeah, because blocking in physical attack, you have two types of blocking. If I remember, you got the normal block and you got the perfect block. And the perfect block is about, what's the frame window for the perfect block? It was about 5 frames, something like that.
It varies between 5 and 7 frames depending on the enemy and the attack, I think.
I think your perfect attack is like 7, and the enemy's to block is 5. Something like that. Okay, so at the menu, I sold all my items, and I bought 6 honey syrups, 2 able juices, 2 pick-me-up, a shirt, and the jump shoes. So in any percent, you only buy 5 because you're going to use, you know, the same 2 on Croco 1, Balloon 1, and the 1 on Bowyer. But the extra 1 is actually for Uridovic. And this is assuming that we get no freebies, which it's likely. Like, it can happen. So you always make sure that you have one regardless. And that is actually to restore Peach's FP for the 5th shocker, because we used the Kiro 1 turn earlier, similar to the old Yared strat from the old 80% route.
You were just talking to the Chancellor that a certain sword attacked Bowser's castle. The Chancellor wants us to rescue Peach as usual. Typical stuff here.
Oh, when do we replace Mallow with Winky? He is a frog, right? Or a tadpole? Supposed to be.
Mallow is definitely a tadpole.
Word.
So yeah, we go actually to the item shop first, because if we go there with Mallow in our party, we get a cutscene. And if we do the equipments before we go to the Chancellor, we skip the equipment tutorial text. Or I think the tutorial goes automatically. You don't have an option to skip it if you don't have the hammer equipped already. So it's kind of like a double sequence break. So last year I had a really bad Croco fight. Hopefully we get a much better one this time around. Because I think before I bought 3 pick-me-ups and 3 able juices, I only bought 2 this time, so.
Mm-hmm. And Croco can really ruin your day. Especially if he decides to bomb Mario constantly.
Oh, God, yeah. The constant bombs is, yeah, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I've kind of, like, even on my 80% attempts now, I'm buying 2 of each. And that's to save coins on the actual coin route.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That way, you're not as reliant on a honey freebie at the start. So that hero actually sell for money later. All that's still the same.
A Kero is worth 200 coins, so yeah, it's pretty valuable. Most of the Keros you pick up throughout the 80% run are sold, except for maybe 1 or 2 that are used for difficult fights. No dog jump, unfortunately.
Yeah, dang, yeah.
It's not a big deal. It saves a few seconds to get that dog jump, but there are a lot of backup flowers on the way, so Justin will probably just have to grab the one in Kero's sewers.
Yep, I have to grab that one.
Dog jump is 2 frames, right?
It's
Was it
2 or 3 frames, I'm not sure.
I think it's 2.
There's a setup for it,
Oh.
but yeah, like, it's cuffed enough for it to feel like a 2-frame window.
I was perfectly set up for it. I just missed the 2-frame window. But good Croco RNG here on the chase. Okay, that's fine. Now the scary turn. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. We'll work with it, hopefully. I mean, if things get rough, I will play it safe. But I do have a turn to work with, or 1 hit to work with.
Aren't you at full health, though?
Yes.
Yeah, so, like, this is a guaranteed win at this point.
Yeah, you're good at this point.
Oh,
not quite.
never mind, yeah, because
Not
you have to
quite.
use a honey syrup, yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, but you just got a physical, alright, so now you're good.
Yeah, you gotta use 2 honeys there.
Yeah, I thought
That's
Mallow
why-
died at the optimal points during the fight, but I guess he died a turn too early.
Yeah, with the 11 FP strat, he doesn't really have a chance to technically die in it to be optimal, because if he's alive when Croco uses the bad mushroom, he's defending anyway. Only if you have the 12 FP strat does it have a chance to optimally die. And I'll save again for the max skip, because
That's
We're
perfectly
through.
fine.
we're through the Croco fight, so that's kind of the scary part of the opening game, in my opinion. So here comes the no-stop antechamber room.
Max skip, one of the most well-known skips in this entire run, as well as one of the only skips, really. It's a treat to watch.
4 of the 6 shysters are actually jumping in unison. If you get like
Nice.
5 or even all 6, you get less lag when you do that skip.
Always fun when you see all 6 of them jump in sync.
Yeah.
Always.
That makes the max skip a little bit easier, because then you don't have all the bounces trying to distract you in the process.
So essentially, max skip is just you try to jump over the boss trigger by standing on one of the Shicer's head. You need to do a rather precise jump to completely jump over the cutscene trigger that just where it makes you fight Mac, and that's it. You speak to Chancellor and you completely skip Mac. Wait, what?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Like, what the heck? Whoa.
What is this?
Void Fan and his shenanigans, apparently.
Oh god. Disband him. I'm kidding.
So yeah, like I mentioned, Justin is going to be grabbing this flower right here, but he's not going to fight Pandorite because we don't fight that guy anymore.
And since I had to get that flower, I will hit this chest and do a quick save.
Mhm.
Because you can get the Sleep Sauce Infinite here, and you're kind of out of luck sometimes.
Void Hungry in the chat, by the way.
Void Hungry.
Notice I did the punch first before the spell. I'm just mixing it up. I call it below 1 minute. It's not really a minute, but I've only gotten the spell one time since I've switched it up. So I'm sticking with it.
So your good luck charm. Well, so far this is optimal. So on the first two, on the first two turns, Balom's attack is script, and you will always do a physical on Mallow. On turn 2 is where the quote-unquote fun begins, and this time around, Justin got good luck. Obviously because he's Justin, but getting a physical on Balom is much faster than getting anything else, because the spell animations are quite long. And plus on turn 2 he can start using Sleep Sauce. So.
Oh my god. We get the optimal Balom.
Very nice.
Hell yeah. Very
Physical
good.
on Mallow is the fastest.
Also, the Scarecrow status effect, your B and A commands are disabled, but you can still use special attacks and items.
Always freaking
Lucky.
Always lucky.
Is Balom 2 in this run? He is, yes.
Okay, here's the change. Mario takes special on all levels in this route. Oh my god. Yeah, when it comes to climbing it, I will have to go deafened on that one. But more on that later.
I completely mixed it up. The Scarecrow status effect I said is your A and B attacks are locked, but no, it's in your attacks and your items. You can still defend. Mixed it up. My bad.
Okay, we get 13 coins on the waterfall, and then if we follow a specific pattern on the barrel jumping section, we'll get 60. And we will not have to deal with an extra text box.
Saving frames, yo.
So we're skipping the last coin on each section unless a fish comes up, and then we have to collect it. And we stay in this one lane. We don't take a bump on the barrel. So now we're into a big section of the game where there's just a lot of text and cutscenes we gotta sit through. So I'm getting ready to spend all of my frog coins here at the Frog Coin Emporium, and we're gonna buy 3 Energizers, and that will be used for Bowyer, Croco 2, and Punchinello for sure. If we can get one of those to freebie, though, we can actually do a faster punch and aloe strat where we actually energize Mallow in addition to Geno, and we can actually end the turn or end the fight one turn sooner. Which will be nice. Since you have 3 energizers, you have a decently good chance to get one freebie. So, since I'm spending all of my frog coins, we will not be getting the experience booster, which means we won't have to do any wiggler jumps either. So, the forest maze will be a fairly straightforward area.
Quick note about freebies. Each item have a chance to freebie, which is around 26%. And there's one item in particular, the red essence. This item has a 13% chance to freebie.
Did someone order cutscenes with their side of cutscenes?
Yeah.
And with cutscenes for dessert as well.
Yeah, right. Oh, by the way, this is where we learned that Mallow is, in fact, not a tadpole.
Look at that big mouth of his. You can see it from behind him. What a crybaby. Gee. That's like Cartman level.
Down in the chat.
Man, I was told I was not a tadpole. So no sleepy bomb. We're not fighting Gunyulk. We get our 3 energizers and we peace out.
Yeah, because from this point onwards, we're not going to need frog coins anymore.
Got the 4-frame jump. I don't think that coin really matters in this route, but it's nice to pick it up anyway.
It's on the way, yeah. And to be fair, like, you do need a fair bit of extra money in this route. Although you also buy less bombs, so probably accounts for something.
You have actually plenty of money, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think if you don't buy the extra, or if you don't buy the bad mushroom at Seaside, you still have like 30 coins around.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but if you can get the bad mushroom, it's nice to have it, because you never know, you might need it.
Bad mushroom is a nice safety to have. Like, whenever I was doing runs, I was always happy to have an extra bad mushroom in my inventory.
Yeah, it can get utilized for Eurydivic if you mistime a shocker, or even Johnny if you drop bombs late or drop jumps late. Something like that. It has a couple different uses.
Oh yeah, one thing to note, Justin is playing in the Japanese version. The reason? Because it's about 9 to 10 minutes faster than the English version.
8 minutes, 40 seconds approximately.
Oh, okay.
And that's for the 80% version now. That's probably not the case here on Big Culex. It might save around
6-7 minutes?
Maybe 5-6 minutes.
5 or 6 minutes, yeah. Because you still go through some of the longer cutscenes in this game, in this run. Also, did you end up buying Fearless pins or Sleepy pins?
Fearless. We're doing Clamminette.
Yep. Or Sleepy pins. Wake up pins. I swear I speedrun this game.
Well, it's kind of the same thing, like sleep prevention badge.
Yeah. I probably had Sleepy Bomb in mind, that's why I said it. But yeah, Wake Up Pins used to be the norm, and then when Clownmanib got discovered, we swapped to Fearless Pins. As it turns out, it's a lot better. Except potentially on bunts. If you get Lullaby, there's only a 1 in 3 chance to dodge it. 1 in 3? Yeah, 1 in 3.
Yeah, sweet song in Japanese. So, yeah, you gotta get lucky like I did AGDQ and have it hit Mario under the essence.
Yeah.
Dude, that you should have been there for that in the B couch. That was.
Yeah, I still
I
regret
saw
not
that.
coming down into the practice room. Everyone was there. Or not the practice room, the stream room. But yeah.
Wait, I remember it was there like Cypher, Lack, who just when you got the Red Essence freebie on Bunt, dude, they just went absolutely insane. That was crazy.
So yeah, Gino's alive.
But see, if everybody thought I was always lucky, then they would think I didn't have any skill. It's like not the case.
So Fearless Spins makes Bunt much more
Alright,
tolerable, in my
time for
opinion.
some golf jumps here.
MILF.
Yeah, you can't leave that room until that text is over.
So you're just killing time.
Nice. Wiggler did not come out the front, so I don't have to. No, I don't have to stop, and you have to go around him.
Yeah, the good thing about this category is you don't have to bother with Wiggler jumps because, like I said earlier, you don't need frog coins anymore, so...
And Wiggler jumps are pretty scuffed, not gonna lie.
They are a test of skill and patience, to say the least.
Didn't want to wake the Wiggler up before I got the chest. That Wiggler here doesn't have a hitbox, so you can just freely go down the pipe. So I will be saving again here because there is a chance Gino can get owned here, even with the Energizer.
Yeah. Very small chance to get extremely bad luck on Boyer, but it's there nonetheless, so the safety save is pretty important for marathon runs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Oyasumi gamble too, so...
I don't think I'm familiar with that strat, so...
Okay, so what happens here, like, whenever Gino is down to his last 3 FP, Gino's gonna physical attack, and then Mario's actually gonna jump, and that's actually gonna have Bowyer lock Y on the last turn, and there's a 1 in 3 shot he'll do the good night or the sleepy arrow, and then there's a 1 in 3 shot it'll hit Gino, so basically a 1 in 9 shot to have a faster fight.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah. That's
Rather
the gamble, yeah.
Yeah, rather than trying to, Gino beam it out, or you have to charge it up, you have to go through the special selection.
But Bowyer is usually manipulated to lock X.
Yeah, the button he locks is based on the total points attributed to all your actions that you've done in 2 turns, and he'll do like he'll lock whatever button you've done the most. So if you do like Geno Beam a couple of times, but you don't do enough specials to go into like the Y lock, he'll lock X. So it's going to be Geno Beam, Defend, Energize, Geno with Mallow. And then on the second turn, it's going to be Geno Beam, Defend, and Mallow will use the Honey Syrup before he locks items for good. Thanks for the good luck, guys. I haven't been watching chat that much.
Well, it's as usual, bunch of void W's, which is what I like to see.
So any of these 3 Energizers, I would like to see a freebie. Alright, no big deal. We got 2 more.
So where are you using the freebie Energizer, assuming it happens?
It's gonna be used on Punchinello. We're gonna actually energize Mallow.
Oh, I see.
So he can deal triple-digit damage potentially. Yeah, with good rolls and Energizer, Geno, and Mallow on that fight, we can end the fight 1 turn early. So far, so good.
Yep, Bolt on Mallow, completely fine.
Geno is healthy.
Bolt on Geno is what you do not want to see, because 2 bolts will result in death on Geno. And so will Bolt plus Lightning Orb, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, Bolt plus Lightning Orb. Okay, so... Unfortunate Mallow died, because now the Yasumi Gamble just got a little more risky.
Now it's a 1 in 4 instead of a 1 in 9.
1 in 6.
1 in 6? Oh, because it's a 1 in 3 to get the attack, okay.
Okay. Ooh. Oh my, okay. We're gonna get the Sleepy Arrow anyway.
Uh-oh.
Unless it misses.
Boy.
Or we get the physical.
Alright.
Okay, we got the physical. That is unique. I've not seen that before.
Dude, man.
So,
but
yeah,
Boyer gave you a good sweat.
so yeah, okay, so actually, I'm actually gonna give Mallow attack here. Like, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit on Croco 2. So if Mallow takes a bomb, he dies, but it doesn't really matter because we got energized Geno. So I'm taking a little bit of a risk, but even if Mallow dies, it's no big deal because Geno's got the extra power. But yeah, I've never seen that Bowyer fight before. That's one for the ages. So yeah, if we got the Goodnight attack, yeah, Geno was definitely sleeping unless we got a miss. But then, if he's asleep, then Bowyer's just going to attack again. So he could wake him up with the actual regular arrow. So yeah, that's pretty. That could have killed Geno because Bowyer can just do spells. Because I think he'll lock X because since there's no attacks, and then the next spell would just hit him. So it probably would have been fight over, and I would have had to reset there. Since Mario and Mallow are both dead, they can't put Enable Juice on him. So yeah, that had a really good shot of going like really, really bad. But always lucky.
Always lucky.
Always.
Well done, Justin. Good stuff.
Yeah, you have to thank the game for that.
Your mic sounds better, by the way, Hyrule.
Yeah, it took like 10 minutes to fix it.
Okay, so the slight change here, we're actually going to sell the wallet in addition to the tabs or the heroes and the tab. I have to be a little careful here. I'm not used to this.
This menu, yeah.
Notice I didn't buy the mid mushroom. I'm actually going to be banking on a mushroom drop from the banana reds. I will need that for Yared.
Oh, interesting. So what if you don't get the drop?
if I don't get one, I gotta hope to get lucky on the Yared fight. A little bit, because triple water blast will absolutely wreck your party. Like, you can't defend against triple water blast, but if you get like a willy wisp and 2 water blast, I think it's salvageable. It just depends on what order the attacks come.
In any case, you can save before the fight. So
yeah, that's why the save before Yared, because with cutting all the corners in this route, you know, we're trying to get away with doing the absolute bare minimum.
Water blast my ass.
Exactly.
it's fairly unlikely to get triple water blast on Yared anyways. Like, he opens the fight up with water blast every time, but getting triple water blast is it's a never lucky scenario for sure.
Well, water blast deals a shit damage. It's pretty fucking strong.
Now, if we get the Kiro freebie though, it won't matter as much, but we're hoping for a Kiro freebie on that fight. And then our problems are kind of solved. Because the plan is to take a HP healing item in there and an FP healing item, so that Peach can stay healthy, because she has to do shockers. Okay. So here comes the next Energizer use.
So this guy, for whatever reason, has a fairly high evasion rate compared to other bosses and enemies. It's around a 10% chance, so that's why Justin is going to be using the jump on Mario. Well, not anymore, but he was going to be using jump on Mario instead of physical attacks, because spells cannot miss.
Got a one-shot.
Well, in the new route, you actually physical attack with Mario on turns 2 and beyond.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, you risk the 5% evasion for some time saves.
Oh, it's 5%? I thought it was 10%.
It's 5. I think it's 5.
Okay. Also, another thing that's an improvement on this route over the previous route is that now that Mallow has a... Is it because of the Fearless Pin that he can live a bomb on turn 1?
Yeah, the Fearless Pin gives 2 extra defense, and that allows him, with the HP boost that you normally take at 80%, he lives with 1 HP.
So, like, on turn 1, had Justin gotten a bomb on Mallow, Mallow would have lived with 1 HP, so... Getting a bomb on Mario on turn 1 is...
Yes, we got it. We got it. Got it.
Sometimes lucky.
Sometimes lucky.
That is the biggest. That is the biggest instance of luck we can have, because now all of my bomb concerns for freebies is now gone.
Completely obsolete. So the flower box on Croco 2 is a 25% drop, and you can sell that for
2 extra ice. Yep.
2 extra ice bombs, aka 500 coins at Seaside.
Alright. I have all the bombs I need. The only thing I would like now is that rock candy to freebie on Yared.
That's a 25% chance the flower box drop?
Yeah, I think that's what I said, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I just had to celebrate there for a minute. It's worth the time. It's worth the time to do so. Alright.
Is anyone in the chat surprised, by the way, that Justin got the flower box drop?
Nope.
No, it's not.
It's fun to see, though.
Ooh, the 4 bombs, nice.
Yeah, it's just for experience route safety.
Because you only need 3, right?
In any percent, you just need 3, but I'm protecting myself in case I have an unfortunate mishap on the Land's End Star. Because I think regardless, you get pauses and that can mess you up. And you can miss a gecko, but I'm just doing that just so Mario can get to level 11 safely. on Culex. So here's the last Energizer we got. If this freebies, Mario's gonna use it on Mallow next turn. Nope, we don't got it, so it's no biggie.
If you had more Energizer freebies, what would have been done after Punchinello if you had extra Energizer freebies?
It's obsolete because you do Clownmanip where you actually fear the clowns, and Energizer and fear does not stack.
Oh, okay.
But the beauty of having double Energizer in this fight, if Sandstorm were to happen and Mario got Sandstorm, you just don't even attack with them. It's not even worth the reduced damage. You just let Gino and Mallow do the work.
Man, I forgot how much damage Gino with the Energizer does on Punchy. It's kind of ridiculous.
About 140, 142.
Dope.
Mallow can actually peak at 102 if you get the attack boost on level 4 instead of HP.
Mm-hmm.
So far, so good. $138. So yeah, that fight ended 2 attacks earlier than normal. So after the minecart, we gotta do one piece of business before we leave, and that's actually getting the shiny stone that is required to access the Culex fight. So the reason I sold the wallet here was to get my coin count as high as possible without hitting the max, so that after I finish the next few boss fights, when I get to Seaside, I have to do the Seaside menu a little differently. We do selling the equips first, and that will get my coin count to as close as max as possible, where I can optimize the Seaside menu there. Swinch already guessing the minecart time. I don't know, I had 2 crashes this morning and still got sub 2. So during the ABC cutscene, I'll talk about the bomb routing that I did on this big Culex route. So for those wondering how that flower box is going to help relieve all of my bomb freebie troubles, stick around.
Better see a lot of honking during the minecart ride, Justin. Don't disappoint.
Well, I'm focused on getting that 156. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you don't want to multitask while driving. You know, that's bad. Like texting and driving. honking and driving can be bad too, you know.
Do not text and drive, kids.
Don't drink and drive too.
Enjoy the music though. It's all about the music.
Yeah.
Dope. The minecart track is a banger. Banger alert.
$38 flat. That's pretty good.
38 flat is quite good, yeah. Here comes the monk-ass screen. A mistake on the screen can completely kill the minecart attempt. Because you get a lot of mushrooms on the screen. That was simple.
keep that one a little safe.
Justin also needs to make sure to time his boost properly. You don't time your boost, you can easily get sent off tracks and lose a bunch of time.
What was Swinch's guess? Let's see. Because I think he might be close. 156.69? Oh, 61. John Rossum said 156.69.
157.69.
This should be a 156. 156.51.
That's 2 frames faster than my AGDQ minecart.
Dude, that's really good. Mid 156 is really good.
I was close to 155 in one of my attempts, I think last month. I was so close.
I was unaware that a 155 minecart was possible RTA.
154. Char has the record for the IL. 154.98.
Jesus.
Yeah.
With like the same route as an RTA, right?
I think he did top route on screen too, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to watch it again. Okay, anyway, after this cutscene, we're gonna go buy the fireworks and trade them for the shiny stone. So that we actually have our golden ticket to the Culex fight. So it's a 500 coin investment. So that's why the flower box was huge, because now that we got the box, we got our 500 coins back, and we can get our 2 extra bombs that we need. Otherwise, you would normally need 2 freebies to get through all the necessary fights. The Pika Pika stone coming up.
Yep. There is a, I guess a trading sequence in this town involving the fireworks, but for the purpose of this run, we stop at the shiny stone. The shiny stone is effectively the key to unlock the door leading to Culex in Monster Town.
And the shiny stone only sells for 2 coins if you decide to get rid of it. So, yeah. So, we don't have to do all the detouring around Booster Tower to get all those frog coins. And in addition, I don't have to hit the switch to Booster Pass secret since I got the box. That means I do need to hit a lot of flowers on Booster Hill. That's very, very important to have as many FPS possible for Culex. So, hopefully I'll be okay. I can get some backup flowers if necessary. But I hope not to have to worry about that. Top tier elevator waiting music up there.
Yo,
You're not wrong. Hype train.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
Alright, I committed myself to not going to Booster Pass secret.
Booster Tower is really where the isometric platforming element of this game comes into play. It's really technical and fun to execute.
It really shines in Booster Tower.
There would be 2 frog coins normally that you would get in that room, plus the tile room that has a few additional extra frog coins, but like I said earlier, we don't need frog coins anymore for this route, so we can just skip all of that.
The front coins are used in the 80%, are needed for the 80% routes.
They're needed in Seaside for the experience booster.
We still need the goodie bag, so we'll get that before we do climbing up.
Gotcha.
And I will deafen myself. I'll probably keep myself deafened until after the booster heal, so that I can focus on trying to get as many flyers as possible.
Fair enough, yeah.
I do need to hear
I
do need to hear the barrels on phase 1 so that I can get the first 4 flowers there. That's all audio.
But yeah, the goodie bag, like Justin mentioned, is worth 555 coins, so pretty important for the money routes to grab that item.
Now, it's time for the curtain minigame, the staple. Because, well, you want to get a certain specific item after the curtain minigame. Is the amulet. Void Lurk.
I'm trying to swag that out as much as possible, but I don't want to get caught either.
Hard agreed.
There's actually a butt swag here, if I can pull this off. Probably not. A little bit. I got a little bit of it. Okay. We need the amulet anyway. That's still a factor. And you don't want to fight Booster. Like, come on. We don't want that Loco Express to wreck us.
Loco Express deals a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, Booster.
I think you're in one-shot range.
Booster
in one-shot range, or?
The train pain.
Yeah, the pain train. I call it the one-way Loco Express to hell.
Yeah.
The password is
LCC.
And now,
Shout out to LCC.
alright, I will mute myself in just a moment once I get saved here.
Alright, plug on the Clown Justin.
Let me make sure that save was good. I don't know if that was quite on the nose. Now we're good.
Yeah, you really want to jump on the save box at the apex of its oscillation. That will ensure a good frame.
Should be good.
Okay, so now Justin is deafened, so I'll try to go over what Clown Manip is about a little bit. So, starting from this point onward, your movement is very important so that you enter the fight on the exact same frame every time. And by doing so, if you follow a set of very specific audio cues, you'll be able to both guarantee that Terrorize from Bowser that he's going to be using right now will hit both clowns, but also that the Rock Candy that he will be using afterwards on the fight will freebie twice, so that you can deal a lot of damage to the clowns quickly. So a Rock Candy combined with the Fear effect on enemies does 300 damage. And so far so good. See if he gets the second one. And he does. So Knife Guy goes down, and now Great Guy is a... Oh, he's using the Rock Candy again. I didn't know that.
Triple Rock Candy strike? Yo!
That's probably an improvement to the Minute because it used to be a physical to finish the fight off at that point. You only needed 2 rock candy freebies.
Triple rock candy freebies. What a mad lad. But yeah, that was great. So that's Clown. And just one thing, the Fear/Terrorize status effect, just basically the enemies take 50% more damage.
Both the damage you take and the damage you receive. Well, the damage you receive is doubled, but the damage you is that it? Anyways, put your guesses in for Booster Hill Flower minigame. So the max amount is 16. My guess is 11 because I always say 11. It doesn't matter what the skill of the player is, I always say 11. So for the first phase, like Justin said earlier, as long as you can hear the barrels come, the first phase is pretty straightforward. Like, assuming you don't choke it, it should guarantee 4 flowers right off the bat, which is what he did. Also, the Sniffits have fairly unfair hitboxes, as you were able to see a couple seconds ago. He literally clipped through one of them. But yeah, after phase 1, this is where the RNG begins for this section, for this minigame rather.
Well, in any percent, the bare minimum flowers required is 9, but ideally you want 11 in any percent. I don't know how much you need in Culex in this route.
Sniffit or guy, yes. Okay, so this is the part of the minigame where the barrels stop dropping and you're entirely reliant on Sniffits, and it can be a pain in the dick for sure.
Yeah, it can be very frustrating.
That should have been 1 IMO. Void robbed.
That was robbery right there.
Okay. Woo! That was a good booster hill.
That was good, yeah.
How'd you like that third rock candy throw?
14 flowers. The third rock candy throw surprised me because I expected the physical on Great Guy.
That was my creation, or my idea. Switch helped me out. That's actually a manip. There's a 3 RC manip. And the third RC manip is really good for this route because Mario's attack is so low, it may not kill Great Guy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So,
nice, okay.
So, since Bowser's throwing the next rock candy, he has the fastest item throw animation. So we let him throw it, and it saves 0.2 of a second over 2 RC and attacking.
0.2 Pog, the savings.
And
hell yeah.
The third RC throw is 8 frames though, so it's a little easier than the Geno throw.
Yeah, the Geno throw is a 4-frame window, if I'm not mistaken. And it's the hardest hotkey to hit.
I saw the big wows in chat, and I was like, they don't know about this.
I didn't know about this, yeah.
Yeah, this is actually works in any percent too. So,
yeah.
If you want to go balls to the wall, you go for the 3 RC.
Apparently there's a 4 RC.
Although yeah, the 4 RC is something I'm having trouble trying to learn right now. But at least I can
mention it in the chat.
To be fair, well, I don't know how wide the window is to hit the physical with Mario.
It's I think it's I want to say 6 frames, 6 or 8.
6 or 8.
I think it's 6 or 8. It might be 10. I have to look at the data.
Yeah.
Swinch would know.
Yeah, Swinch would know for sure.
Okay, good first sniff it. Good snack. Good second. Hell yeah! Didn't even have to leave the aisle.
Dude, that's good. This minigame can be
always
really annoying.
That was almost perfect RNG.
If there was something better than a Peach kiss, we wouldn't know what it was. Does Mario kiss himself?
How can you kiss yourself?
Swinch said it's about 8 frames.
It's also 8 frames?
Yeah.
Like, they got a mirror in the chapel. Or, like, Peach should just, like, instead of the kiss, Peach shows up, and then she moves out of frame to the south, if you know what I mean. That'd be funny. Dude, yeah. She's not gonna kiss him on the face. Alright, here we go.
Now we got arguably one of the most notorious bosses in the game. One of the most troll bosses, I should say. Bunt. I'll leave the rest to you, Void.
Yeah, so the first phase has, I think, 8 or 900 HP, so you're just gonna attack it and make sure to block the chef's attacks. 900? Okay. So yeah, make sure to block the chef's attacks. Will ensure that the spells that will come afterwards from Bunt will not be too detrimental.
Yeah, notice on the cake there's 3 faces, one on each section. I call it 3 faces of fear. He's got like a Kit Kat bar stuck in his butt.
And so yeah, you use the red descents on Mario here to, well, make him immune to the attacks because he is really weak at this point in the game, and he has low defense and HP, and he will go down really quickly from Bunt's spells without that protection. Alright, so phase 1 is done. Now it's going to be the candle phase. So the candle phase, damage is irrelevant. All you have to do is hit Bunt, and one of the candles will go out. After each turn that passes, he regenerates one of the candles. And it's very important to have all of your party members alive and well throughout that phase so that you can get through this phase as soon as possible. Because this is where the problems begin. So Sandstorm is what used to be a huge problem for this fight, but now that we have Fearless Spins combined with the the Red Essence on Mario, Sandstorm is not an issue anymore.
Wow. Always lucky, dude.
That was a lot of physicals. Physicals are about the most important thing to get on Buns. Because they're really fast and you can block them, obviously. So that's phase 2 done. Gino goes down, but at this point, Bunt will go down really quick.
Yeah.
Because this last phase has 600 HP and yep, double Drain Beam, not good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, Drain Beam is better than Sandstorm in that scenario.
Yeah, because Mario's Red Essence has expired by that point in the fight. That was really good. That was a really good fight.
Oh, nice. Well done. Because, well, this boss can just go terribly wrong and can just absolutely destroy you. It doesn't take long, you just decide to spam magic attacks and yeah, just destroy your party and yeah, you gotta reset. It's horrible sometimes.
The real key to this fight is what I did on Gino, is blocking the fastball on Gino. If you don't see the cake wiggle, he's gonna throw a fastball. So you gotta be prepared against Gino because Essence is protecting Mario, Bowser's a tank, and Gino's the one that's vulnerable. So I always gear my Q assuming it's Gino, because if it's for any other character and I mistime it, it's not gonna be a damaging attack.
Yeah, makes sense. Also, I didn't know that, Sean.
Yeah,
Real shot? Yo.
yeah, yeah.
cool
If the
to
cake
know.
starts his phase with all the candles, yeah, he gets an extra bonus attack.
If you see the third attack on Bunt, then something has gone horribly wrong with your speedrun, to say the least.
So Mallow and Gino Mallow and Bowser are going to be taking HP since they're not really used for the run. Along with Gino, he's going to be taking HP anyway. We still need to take special with Peach and Mario.
Well, There's one thing I'm gonna say about Gino. Gino is a glass cannon, so that's why he dies pretty quick.
Yeah, if I didn't have to save, maybe a gold cake, but okay. So, time for the big cutscene coming up.
The ABC.
That'll give me an opportunity to talk about, you know, the bomb routing.
Mm-hmm.
So, the way that the routing was when I bought all the bombs, normally if you assume no box drop or essence freebie and you don't get any backup bombs, you only have 2 fright, which one will be used on Johnny because he's weak to fear, and the other one's used on Balloon 2 as normal. Oh, accidentally talked to him. That's fine. You buy 7 fire bombs. 4 of them are used on the squid, like always. 2 on the banana reds, and then 1 is for Uridovic. Or excuse me, no, 1's actually on Johnny. Because 100 super jumps without Mario at level 9 usually isn't enough to kill him. So you have to deal extra damage with the bombs to set him up for the kill. And in doing so, the super jumps are riskier because the banana blues that are normally there are already gone from the fire bomb. So you can't afford to drop.
Because it triggers Johnny's one-on-one phase in that case.
Yeah, and you get less experience. So the 3 ice bombs that I come out of Seaside with are for the ants. So you can tell that we're 1 ice bomb short for the ants, and we're 1 extra bomb short on Yared because you want to have 2 boosted bombs for that fight. So that's where the 2 freebies that we need to come in. But since we got the box, we can take those 2 extra ice bombs. We can substitute 1 in for Yared, and we can sub 1 in for the 4th ants fight, and we're good. If we get a bonus ice, though, we can use that for Balloon to have a slightly better fight. Just slightly. And if we have the ultimate good luck, the rock freebie on Yared, we can actually carry that over into Culex, and I'll have a shot at getting the optimal 3-turn fight. Which, I got that. If it hadn't been for the fact that I didn't get the rock freebie to use last night, I got the 2 sets of 100 jumps.
100 super jumps on Culex is it's pretty difficult.
But if I didn't get the box drop from Croco 2, I would have hit the switch in case I needed to go to Booster Pass to pick up the extra Kiro. I would sell that for a fire bomb, and that would get me 1 extra bomb, and then I would just need 1 freebie. So there are some backup strats in place for this route. Oh, did I do this too late? No, I didn't. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, Justin, quick question. Are you going to skill swap in this category or no?
Yeah, you still do ability swap to get Chakra on Peach. You need that for Yared.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, I confirmed this the other night. There were some questions about it. You cannot access Star Hill until you give Frog Fuchsius his cricket pie and make him happy. So you do have to do this to access Star Hill. Otherwise, he'll just keep complaining about his meal, and then you have to talk to him to access Star Hill. So we are on our way to Star Hill. If you have BJW Mukus, post them now.
Post your BGW Mukus if you got them. So Star Hill, there isn't much going on. You just wanna
get the star piece and get the hell out as fast as possible.
I will make
Also
a
just
restroom break once I get the star cutscene going. It'll be my last break that I'll have a chance to get before things get hot and heavy.
just don't get hit randomly by a bandit. That's pretty annoying.
I have used this cutscene before to go to the bathroom. It's a bit tight, but it works out.
Yeah.
It's about like 40-45 seconds long, so...
12%.
Thank you for the BGW Mukus, Void Fan, and IGB.
Just in time.
Man, that was quick.
So we don't have to buy the experience booster, so we just talk to the Elder to access the sea area.
Yeah, talking to the Elder is required for progress.
And I will save first,
Mm-hmm.
just to prevent any seaside menu errors. It's very key. You do not have many items in your inventory.
Yeah.
So first we're going to equip. Mario keeps the amulet. Cell equips. 3-1. Cell tap jar box. 4-1. Sell small items. I'm gonna keep a second honey syrup. And then sell the box for the 2 ice. And we got a bad mushroom anyway, so we got basically got every bomb I could hope to get.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, this menu is super fun to learn and execute, because it's the longest menu in the game.
Yeah, just be careful to not oversell, because you can, even if you max out your coin count, you can still oversell, and yeah, you're pretty much screwed. You gotta reset your menu.
Okay, so here what Justin did is he hits the star box, and at the same time he opens up his menu and he swaps Peach and Mallow. And what that does is now Peach is gonna learn Mallow's moves as she levels up and vice versa, and that makes it so Peach learns Shocker instead of Mallow, or both end up learning Shocker.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah,
Mallow
eventually.
will learn when he reaches 10, but Peach gets to steal it from Mallow now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Shocker on Peach is really nice because Peach has much better special, so now she's gonna become an offensive powerhouse.
And Yeridovik is also weak to lightning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very important.
That's a very important point. Yep.
Because normally Peach only learns an offensive special move like really late. What's level 18?
Yeah.
That she learns
Psych
Psych Bomb.
Yep.
It's freaking late. Like having an offensive special move much earlier is pretty damn good on Peach.
So a little tweak here on the second phase. We're gonna boost Mario. So that freebie doesn't really matter. Well, actually, I take that back. We got an ice for Balloon too. So we're gonna fire here with Mario. Gino's gonna boost Mario. because Mario needs a boosted jump for the third phase. And it has to be a time jump.
Because he's under leveled, yeah.
Well, yeah, that and his jump power isn't high enough either. Because even with all specials, he's a level short.
Yeah, here normally you would just defend with Geno and do a punch with Mario to finish off the tentacle.
So here's a what if. If I don't get any ice bombs, as long as I have an extra fire bomb for the ants, I can actually boost a character, and a boosted fire bomb will take them out. So there's your substitute bomb. You don't necessarily have to have ice, it just helps.
But that fight pretty trivial with fire bombs. Hate that rat.
I'm gonna save here for obvious reasons.
Because the linebacker is coming up.
Oh yeah, that bastard.
Apparently he was on his coffee break.
He really was.
No menu. Okay. You notice I haven't done any equipment swapping. We don't do that until after Johnny. We actually keep Bowser in the party.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he has that fast item use animation.
Fast item animation, yeah, it makes sense.
And he can tank. He can also tank hits too if we were to leave the Bandana Blues alive. So we fire, but unfortunately we kill the Blues.
So yeah, this is where Justin is going to be hoping for that mushroom drop mentioned earlier, which is...
It's pretty easy to get one, considering
there it is.
4 enemies that can drop it.
Yeah, the mushroom drop is really common on this fight.
It's real, but I have not received it in a big Culex run before, and I had to get lucky on Uridovic.
Yeah.
And I did. So... One more firebomb here. And then I will focus up for the 100. So I'll see you on the other side.
So what's gonna happen with Johnny is Justin's
Fire
gonna...
Fright 100.
Wait, sorry?
Fire Fright 100. That's the strat.
Oh, I see.
Double mushroom drops, nice. Good luck, Justin, on the super jumps.
So yeah, so there's this item in Monster Town that she gets called the Super Suit. You need to do 100 super jumps in one go to get access to it, and 100 super jumps is the maximum amount of super jumps that you can do in this game, and it's more optimal to do them on Johnny than anywhere else. Johnny has really high physical defense, and doing super jumps will make it so you skip the one-on-one phase that happens later in the fight. Once he reaches a certain damage threshold, he challenges Mario on a 1v1.
You could do the 100 super jumps on below, but it's slightly slower.
100 super jumps on Belome is the official backup. It is a bit slower, but it's not that bad. Because normally, assuming you got the 100 super jumps on Johnny, you would only need like around 60 to get rid of Belome 2, alongside a physical attack from Geno and the Fright Bomb. So...
Not in 90%.
That's in 90%, yes.
I'm wondering if it's different.
It's probably different.
Culex.
Like, damage values in general are fairly different in this category compared to any percent. Nicely done. I had no doubt. I didn't know what the damage value was after Johnny, but I had no doubt that you were gonna get it.
654. Yep. So 100
Can be
scoopers
Culex,
alone
gotcha.
isn't enough. So what's coming up on Yared is that, okay, we're gonna follow the old Yared strat where we boost Mario and then he throws the Kiro turn 2. Now the key is that we need to prioritize Peach's health because she's throwing the shockers out. But we also need to throw 2 boosted bombs. One is the rock candy. Oh, this is where we swap in Peach, by the way. And we give her the amulet. So let me do that first. And we give Gina the safety ring, like always. So, and we also have to prioritize throwing 2 boosted bombs. Now, if Gino dies after the Kiro throw, it makes things a little dicey, but we can get lucky and survive. But if Gino's alive, then he's basically our medic. He's going to be restoring flower points and hit points. So if we get this Kiro to freebie, great, we're going to use it because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. However, if we don't, we have to do one at a time and we have to prioritize HP on Peach. Now, if she's healthy, then we can heal Mario if need be. So it's kind of touch and go on this fight because there's so many different paths that the fight can lead into. You just got to assess your situation turn by turn and then just make the appropriate action. This was like the trickiest part of routing because there was so many different variations. So I need to hear the audio cue for Shocker. Okay, so Water Blast will always happen turn 1, but we got that covered because of the Kiro. So we're going to boost Mario next turn, he's going to throw the Kiro, and Peach will do another Shocker.
Your timing shocker is a 6-frame window, it's an audio cue, and it really affects your damage output.
Kiro is right here. We want this to freebie. Yes! Okay, easy.
Nice.
I about missed the audio cue there.
Always lucky.
Okay, Water Blast shouldn't matter because we got the Kiro. Oh, the double miss. Are you kidding? Well, we're going to use it anyway because this takes care of the FP for Peach.
Fair enough.
And now this is where Mario throws the boosted rock candy. We want this to freebie too. Okay, no rock for Smithy, but or Culex, but that's fine. A ice bomb would really be nice if we can freebie another one. So right now, we need Mario to throw 1 more boosted bomb. We're gonna throw the fire here. We just need something other than the bad mushroom. If you throw an ice, you can mistime a shocker and be fine, but you just gotta be aware of your bomb count. So all we gotta do is throw the last shocker and we're out of here. Okay, we should be good. Be good.
Yeah, so Yared has like super high defense, so
Alright,
the
nice.
the fastest way to deal with them is just throw a bunch of bombs at his face. And yeah, fight is pretty straightforward.
Good stuff, Justin. Oh yeah, the one thing, the Mirage phase is yeah, Yared splits in 2, but your cursor when you want to input which clones to attack, will always target the correct one, so you don't have to worry about it.
So we get a flower box here for saving the Elder, but we really don't have a use for it in terms of money, so we actually get to use it. And that will give us 5 extra FP for Culex.
That's nice.
Because we still got enough money to actually buy the 2nd star in Lantian.
Hmm.
Oh, you do double stars in last end? Okay.
Yeah, you still do double stars. Yep. You need that for the experience. I'm gonna save here at Lantian because I'm gonna try the no-stop geckos. I finally learned it.
Woo! Hell yeah!
Fast geckos.
I'm gonna try it. I need to get this red essence for the Culex fight, so we need to pick that up. Last night I actually forgot it and had to do the Culex fight without the essence and lived.
I remember you telling me that.
Alright, cool. Uh-oh, that landing was not the best. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, that was a butt clincher right there.
Oh, nice. So yeah, if you land on those flowers poorly, this is what's gonna happen. So like, where you land on those flowers determines which direction you're facing when they start spinning you around. And you want to make it so you face up so that the next tick puts you upright, which is the direction you want to go. And if you mess that up, then the bees cycle might end up right where you will get an encounter.
Okay, I would like one of these iced freebie. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Okay, that is going to be used on Culex. Since I don't have the rock, we have to improvise the 200 damage. So we're going to use the rock. We're going to use the boosted ice bomb. That will deal 210. But I'm going to do that after I do the super jumps, provided I hit the 2 sets of 100 to begin with. Because that first turn, since he doesn't have the rock to throw, basically you're just going to conserve my FP and just defend with him. Because I do, even though I have the honey syrups, I can probably do a set of super jumps early, but there's a risk that Mario will be by himself after turn 1 when the crystals unleash hell. So it's kind of a touch and go situation there too. Yeah, I missed the donut. I got excited on that bee and forgot about it. Alright. Let's see if I get... I think I'm gonna get 1 pause. Which is fine. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, this is fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't think a pause is unavoidable with this routing, the way it all worked out.
That's a short pause anyways, so...
Yeah.
So the reason why Justin went back and forth in that door transition, it was to avoid having 2 level ups happen on screen at the same time, which would have made his character stand still for maybe a second, and that eats up your star power time, which means that he would have most likely missed that last gecko.
So we don't have money for the shortcut, but we don't need it. Also, you need 50 coins to buy the fortune, but I don't have 50 coins as is, and I'll show you. So yeah, I'm got 0, zilch. I had exactly nothing. Not enough. So I have to hit this chest until I have the 50 coins. Luckily, they give you a way to progress when you get this deep underground.
True, yeah. You hit it 4 times though, unless I miscounted.
Yeah, I had 13, so I needed each coin is.
Oh, okay, you had 13. Okay, I saw 0, but I was probably looking at your frog coin count.
Yeah, that was frog coins.
Okay.
Nice, first try fortune.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
so let me check my item real quick. Do I have a second ice? Yes, I do. Okay, so Fright Ice 61 super jumps or Fright Shocker 62. So I'm gonna.
But since you have an ice, unless you want to use it for Culex.
I have 2 ice, so I've
Okay.
got 1 for each.
Perfect. Void hungry, by the way.
Boy hungry, agreed. So 61, 62 super jumps again on V0oidathon.
Yep, since he's using a fried bomb plus an ice bomb, he's gonna do 61.
In there.
Nice.
There, let's go.
So the reason the estimate was very, very generous is coming up right here.
Yep, now we're in Monster Town, and the last thing left to do is beat Culex.
And Mario is at level 11. So if I had the rock candy, Mario throwing it turn 1 and then 2 sets of 100 super jumps deals exactly 4,096 damage.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's why I want the rock candy.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we're going to use the flower box to get that 5 extra FP, and then we're going to give Mario the suit and the scarf.
Yep. Which is something I didn't mention earlier, so you get the super suit by doing 100 super jumps straight on an enemy. But if you can do only 30, then you get the attack scarf, and the attack scarf in and of itself is pretty dang good.
Okay, so the plan here is I'm going to defend with Mario turn 1, since I'm not going to waste any FP on the super jumps because they're not boosted. And then Gino's going to boost Mario. I'm going to time and boost defend in case the fight draws out a little long. And then Peach is going to use the essence on Mario to give him invulnerability against Culex's Shredder on turn 3. Hopefully the essence will freebie, and that will give me a little bit more time. But if I can get enough jumps, if it takes 3 rounds of super jumps, I'll just super jump him out. But if I get 2 sets of 100, turn 3, I'll just throw the bomb and he's dead instant. So I'm going to deafen, enjoy the fight, and I will see you on the other side, and hopefully I don't have to reset.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, Justin. You got this. We believe.
Also, yes, post your mode of choice for music. Because this theme, you might have heard it from another Super Nintendo game.
We're defending, Gino boosting, Mario.
So Mario being your primary source of damage, we're just gonna give him the red essence and boosting him. Like Justin mentioned, since he doesn't have a rock candy, he might have to do a 3rd set of super jumps, but he's gonna go for 200 right off the bat. Like, without a doubt, Peach and Gino are, like, turbo dead. Like, nice, though. Nice 69. There's no saving grace in this fight. Like, you barely have enough time combined using the super jumps combined with your damage output to beat Culex.
And the hardest part with the super jump is that Culex is oscillating up and down, and that changes your adjustment sometimes. So Justin, be very careful and do not miss his timing. That's a single drop super jump and you're dead. Almost.
So I'm actually not quite sure what the value is.
I don't.
If you get 100 super jumps on Culex, considering his stats. But he said that it would do 4,096 with a rock candy, meaning that 3796. The power of math, dude. Would be.
I guess no math.
Yeah, no math. 1840. Might have been 100, but I'm not sure. Might have been close to 100. He might have been like one short or something. $95. Okay. Still really, really good. Like, the first set is the most important set because, like, as you saw, that did 1800 to him. So, and since he's gonna need a third set of super jumps anyways, and since this is Justin, this W is pretty much in the bag. But I'm sure he will try to get 100 here. And he might even go for 100 afterwards.
Maybe he just wants to make absolutely sure that he doesn't make a mistake and just miscount something and whoops. Limit Break 2019 where she did 100 super jumps on Q. So it's pretty fucking dope.
$12.28. Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be big time. 61?
So he did 1800 on turn 1, now 1200 on turn 2, so Culex is about 1000 health left, so Justin did 1200 with 61 super jumps just now, then he's probably gonna need only about 50 to complete this fight. But once again, I feel like he's more than likely gonna go for 100.
GG.
GG!
Nice run.
Nice run. I was wondering if you were gonna go for a set of 100 as the last one, or if you were just gonna clear the
Nah.
fight.
Just kill it. He's dead.
That was amazing, Justin.
Well done.
I was
GG,
trying to
nice
get
run.
the first set 100. I got close, but not quite. That's
Mhm.
ahead.
91 you said? Oh man.
95.
95? Okay.
Yeah, I got to 95, I think.
Yeah.
But that is B Culex. The world record is 136.09.
Well, considering all the safety saves that you took, like,
That's pretty good.
that's really good, yeah.
Yep, 20
That
minutes
was
ahead
dope.
of it.
20 minutes? Nah, like 9.
9 minutes.
9
That's
minutes.
still freaking good.
Yeah. That was great. Thank you, dude. Thank you for doing this run.
No
that
problem.
was great, Justin. Nice
Thank-
run.
For having me, and you get this nice shiny little quartz charm for beating him. It's basically a full-time Geno boost as you wear it, and it protects you from instant death. But too bad we don't need it.
Yeah. It's used in most of the stuff, though, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely used in most
Yeah.
of the
'Cause
stuff.
it's a really strong item.
Free because fuck countdown.
And just to show you that, yeah, that was level 11 Mario, and not many items were left over. Like, I was hoping to use that ice bomb, but not quite. But hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for having me, and I think I'll be commentating Darren's X3 run later. I think he wanted me to com that, so you'll get to hear from me a little bit later, I think.
Yeah, it's cool. I think Darren's run. Let me check the schedule. It is definitely later today. Okay, it's at around 8:30 tonight.
Yeah, it's later this evening. So
yep.
a nice start to Friday.
Yeah, for sure. And like we got a lot more games on for the rest of the day, and today is definitely stacked. So stick around.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Can I put a quick plug out there?
Of course, of course.
If you like the beat Culex, if you like the beat Culex and want to give it a shot, I've got a tutorial on that on my channel, where you actually get to see me do the perfect Culex fight on demand. It's a rock 2 sets 100, so it's a nice thing to watch if you want to see how that works. So if you like Mario, check me out. I'll be trying to get one more PB in any percent, and I think I'll be happy with what I have. So. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.
Yeah.
Rolling out.
Rolling out. Thanks again,
Justin.
Justin. Really appreciate it.